about a mincer? Not one, not two, but how about three? And from Cooking Light, love that magazine.
Yeah.
Cooking Light, set of 3 garlic mincers. And of course, this man's going to show you many more ways, our professionally trained chef, to use this one. It's now $14.99, 30% off. 3 easy pays at $5. So there's just 2 choices. The brights are right here. So the brights will be the neon green, the hot pink, and the purple. They do come with those coordinating beautiful boxes. And over there's the classics, and that will be the red, the sapphire blue, and the black. Boy, could I smell that already.
Yeah. Okay, let me show you how it works. Now, I just did I did 2 cloves of garlic.
Okay.
Rinse it, and it's clean. You can see here. Okay, so what you're gonna do is I'll just use the same one here.
Yeah.
Okay, here, let me get my little towel so I can wipe this clean so you can see what's going on. Okay, so what you're gonna do is just take a clove of peeled garlic, put it in here.
Okay, so peel the garlic.
Maybe you want 2 cloves. You could do up to about 2 or 3.
Okay.
The top goes on here, and then you just kind of go like this and grind it back and forth. And it is going to...
No battery.
No batteries, just the action of doing the twist.
Okay.
Did you do the twist? We were talking about that.
I did do the twist.
Okay.
And the bump.
You know what we did? I was kind of like a 90s kid. We did what we called the skank. Which was like the twist, but it was with ska music. Anyway, okay, so you're gonna twist it, and there you have perfectly chopped garlic. You see that? And I mean,
fresh.
Yeah, if you want to get this fresh is so much better than in a jar. You know, if you leave this out and let it oxidize, it creates something called allicin, which is supposed to be good for your cholesterol, blood pressure, things like that, I hear.
Very good.
And it's just a great, easy way to clean it. Give it a rinse, put it in the dishwasher if you want to. I just kind of give that a little rinse out, and you see how nothing sticks in there.
Perfect.
There you go. And it's just like that, nice and clean.
And you can take that to wherever your garlic is instead of having to take your garlic to wherever that is.
Yep. That's it. Now, you could also do ginger. I don't have any ginger out here, but if you want to do like turmeric, ginger, any of those little things that you want to mince up, you could do dried herbs in this if you like.
Oh, dried herbs would be nice. Out of your herb garden?
Yeah. But again, if all you do is just garlic, you get a big clove of garlic in here.
That's a big clove.
That is a big, that's like an elephant clove of garlic. You're just going to get in there.
And am I controlling how fine it is or how chunky it is, right?
Yeah, it gives you a minced garlic. Yeah, so it's not, you know, sliced. It's not like a garlic.
Minced.
It's just that
like
minced.
Like you buy in the jar if you're not willing to do it
just
yourself.
Just perfect for cooking. Give that a little tap right there. It'll come out right there. And there is your garlic done just like that. There you go. And you get 3 of them. So, of course, they come in gift boxes. So if you want to look ahead and maybe just give a nice stocking stuffer to a friend.
You know what? Buy it now. You know, stash it away. And the nice thing is then what is 3 into 15, about $5? $5 gift.
Yep.
I mean, come on.
That's great.
You know, the people that you work with. It's just a fun little gift. They're colorful. Somebody's going to go, I don't know what to do with that. And then you're going to just show them. And you know, I mean, it's easy enough to buy the garlic and just peel it and put it in. And then you can even put it in the dishwasher so you don't have to worry about that at all.
That's right. And so if you're making garlic bread or any sort of good food starts with olive oil and garlic. And maybe some maybe onions, olive oil, garlic.
Olive oil and garlic,
And any sort of great Asian cuisine is like ginger garlic. And that's simple. So again,
it'll be well loved.
Yeah, there you go. So maybe you don't want to use a knife. Maybe you don't want to get your hands smelly, you know.
Here, can you show us that so they could just see that side?
Oh, sure. Okay, look inside how this works. So you can see that there's these little guys right here are just the grinders on the top.
They're not really blades.
They're not really, but see, it fits in here together. So as I grind, you see how that kind of goes around right there.
Okay.
And so when I put in a clove of garlic, you just give this a press here and then give it a grind. I go back and forth. And again, you can see what's happening here is it's grinding that down.
Oh, yeah.
Into a nice mince. There you go. See there?
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
And now
you
your
can
hands
see through
aren't
it.
stinky.
Yeah, and your hands aren't stinky. Okay. And then I guess the more you go, the finer it gets. And then when you get down to the bottom, just give that a tap. Give that a tap there. And then give that a rinse, and there is that was 1 clove of chopped garlic. But look how much you get. I'm gonna use my finger here, but look at all that fresh chopped garlic. That was 1 clove. It's kind of a big clove, mind you.
Yeah, that was a very big clove.
But you still get a lot of that volume out of there, and it's really easy to use.
clean up.
Yep, clean
done.
up, and here, give me my towel, and I'll just give that. I know it's a
Okay.
little. This is our portable dishwasher.
Yes. Thank goodness at home we don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, just
but
the rinse in the sink.
Yeah.
You can put it in the dishwasher if you want, also.
$5 a gift. Think about that. And you have 3 gift ideas. So if you are, I mean, there's so many reasons, you know, I guess as I mentioned earlier, you know, my daughter's in the shower, the age, you know, 20s, 30s, where you're looking for like little gifts that you can give as prizes.
Yeah.
Here you go, you know, and keep at least one for yourself, and then, you know, just share it with the kids if you want, because I think most of us are looking to use more fresh ingredients. That's what they talk about all the time. Whole foods, fresh ingredients. That's
Real
what we should
food,
do.
yeah, not the processed stuff. Don't buy stuff that's already been chopped that has
Yeah.
preservatives. There's no
This will
need.
taste very different.
Yeah, it is so nice, and I mean that with just butter, make some garlic bread. Hello.
That's what I was thinking. Garlic bread
And
too.
even if you grow your own herbs, maybe take
Yes.
some now dried herbs, mind you,
Yeah,
okay? Because
okay.
wet herbs are they
Yeah,
don't
they'll
really
just spin around.
grind.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you have
Okay.
dried oregano, do that,
or rosemary.
or rosemary, or thyme.
I like to grow rosemary. I think it's so
rosemary.
pretty.
It really is. It's so
I don't know what to
fragrant,
do
too.
with it, but-
And it really keeps well too. You know, if you grow it in the summer, dry it, it'll keep all winter long, and you got fresh herbs. But
Really?
you always want to
Okay.
crack your herbs open. So use this. Put your herbs in here the same way you do
Uh-huh.
the garlic, and grind that down. And then I don't imagine there was herbs in
Imagine
there.
fresh herbs, though. I mean,
Oh,
come on.
Yeah, so good.
From your garden, plant them. This is planting season. They aren't terrible. Well,
I'm planting this week. I'm doing all my tomatoes, herbs, cucumbers all week. I know Mother's Day they say, but
I know. That's okay, because I did it last week.
oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah, that was my day off, so I was like, oh. All right, here we are in the brights. We have the highlighter green, the fuchsia, the purple. Classics, red, blue, black. All right, and I was gonna say I would bring you some of my herbs because I never really know what to do with those things, but sounds like Jeremy has his own garden, so